Okay. What? This dude. Okay. Okay. Day 295. We are almost at the big 300. Hi, Air. Yeah. Alright. Hi, Louie. Hi, Bits. Hi, Unknown. Oh, wow, I almost lost my balance on the last two. What the fuck? Oh, it's Bits. Are we doing anything special for 300? Going to stream on time. Hi, Smile. Second of all, fuck you, Smile. Yes, we'll be doing something. We'll be, for day 299, we'll be playing Minecraft. And that'll be an open community server. On time? Never. It's the big 300, it's gotta be special. I could go live 5 minutes early and you guys would still be like, nope, late. No Peggies. Why did you bring up pegging, Air? Nobody said anything about pegging. Smiley rarely streams to begin with. Why would he be on time? I get a massive and inflated sense of ego when I look at it's like the stream elements tracker, like to see what days you streamed. It's used the Peggy's emote. Oh, he did. I just... Do I just tune it out? Is that just one of those emotes that people use it and I'm just like, my brain doesn't even register it? No, I didn't. Are you okay, Air? You motherfucker. We're at lunges. Hi, Smug. Trying to gaslight me the second I join. Smug, have you ever played the game V Rising? I've played it a lot in the past, and I played it a ton with Foss yesterday. That's gonna be my new game for the next couple days to that I'm obsessed with. I started rewatching Star Wars: The Clone Wars animated series. Man, it aged so well. Hell yeah. Hell yeah? The fuck is that? Hell yeah. I really wanted to get it, but I had no one to play it with. Oh no. It's okay solo. It's better with friends. What's really funny about the game Smug is that they want it to be a PvP game so badly. But its PvE is just so much better. Fair. Not rare if it happens often, you dumbass. The world's so fricked up, man. Yeah. I played through it with Core and our friend Fradel. And then I played through it again with Koyo, but the Koyo run didn't finish. I have seen Foss play it with Lele's group in their server. And one of that group set up a dedicated server. And so I'm playing with that. That is what I'm going to be talking about a lot with today. You literally said I had W's the last 2 days, but it doesn't, I just speak a pride card. Oh, oh, jeez. Just make sure you enjoy it for me, please. It's not going anywhere, Smug. There might come a day, you know, down the line where you're like, hey, I'm feeling this game, and other people are like, me too, and you play it with them, right? Not worth the bendy ones. Hi, Glabo. Yulin, tell them about your MiHoYo job. Can you tell me about my MiHoYo job? What the fuck? Huh? God, my back. I just want it to be better. Shut, make me. Yo. I'm sorry, what? Oh my god. Are you going to be a Ginshart Fart Pack character, Yuland? I love that game. Oh! Genshin Impact. Okay, I was like, Ginshart Fart Pack? What the fuck? What? My brain was just like stuck. The gears were just like... And it was just like, I do not understand. I was so confused there, wow. No. I'm not going to be a Genshin Impact character. I do really like Genshin Impact. Not that I have a problem with it or like dislike it. 2, 3, 4, 5. I just don't play it or have any desire to play it. It's Star Rail? I gave Genshin Impact more of a chance than Star Rail. Now, Star Rail, I might like it more, but, well, I might like it more than Genshin. Genshin has the problem of being character swapping, which as a mechanic, I just do not have fun with. Okay, but if you did, what element would you be? Let's see, there's fire, lightning, water, thunder, Dendro? What else is there? There's not just those 5, right? Oh, there's Earth. There's the 6, right? Not fire or thunder. Probably not water. Which leaves Earth, Dendro. Oh, there's also air, right? I could see myself being Earth. Yuland avoiding Venti. I cannot stand Venti. Hypixel. Nothing I'm willing to do with you. Build armor plates to Komatsu. I have too many people willing to do that with me. Be original. Oh, too bad. Oi. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't remember this level at all. This is a stage in Star Fox Assault. I do not remember it. I smile. Gun would be water. Always working up a sweat. Here's the thing, Smile. I don't like water. Because I'm scared of being underwater and drowning. But, like, at the same time, I really liked water as a kid in Pokemon. And I do find a lot of just water designs and stuff really cool, so I could see myself being water. But then I'd be the fucking, like, joke character that's like, I'm water element. I also can't swim, and it's just like, oh god, really? You and Bits a scary fucker called me scary. You can be scary, Bits. I'm not talking about the workout. I'm doing my squats. Yeah, smile, buy a lotto ticket. How? I'm not even scary. Oh, cool. I got 2 hellos today. You got 2? Wait. Shit, you did. Well, you're worth 2. You want to do a backflip? No. I actually don't have that emote, so I literally can't. Alright. When I win, I'll finally take you to dinner. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. First and foremost, you're tall. Second, you're aggressive. No one has ever shot me as much as you have. Third, you're mute, so it's hard to know what's on your mind. That's scary. That's 3 things that each on their own is a little intimidating, but not scary. All 3 of them together, scary. Hi, Logitech. Eat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bitch, you also scare me because you're mean. High techno rave. I don't know, a tall aggressive mute doesn't scare me. Fitz is a little bit cute sometimes. I'm not scary nor mean. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't think you're going for scary or mean. But like, you know, sometimes we just hit that aesthetic we aren't going for. You guys are weird except smile. I wouldn't say I am not weird. I'd say smile's pretty weird. I don't think weird necessarily means bad. 1330. So we're going to 1630. Yeah, smile. You're not weird like the rest of them. But you're weird. 20 seconds down. Ah. 30 seconds down. 40. You know what's hella fucking weird, but in a good way? Aside from the weird food preference? Yeah. 50. I wish my sense of food was better. I am not, like, proud of my sense of taste. I'll tell you all that right now. We were just putting his food preferences lightly. It's not a choice. It's like, I throw up if I eat outside my food preferences. 80. 90. Halfway there. 100. 100. So it's a skill issue, I see. 110. How the fuck is it a skill issue? What? 2 minutes down. I agree. $50 more seconds. 40 more seconds. 30 more seconds. Makes sense. It does not. 25. Thank God you're cute, otherwise I would have left a long time ago. What the fuck? 20. 15. Ow. 10. 9. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. 0. I don't know why I'm still here. I know why, Bits. But I can't really just say in front of everybody. Angie? Yeah? Why? I can't say in front of everybody. I'll talk to you about it after stream. Enlighten the class. Ow. Ow. No, you won't. Of course I won't. Anytime I say I'll talk to you about it after stream, I never do. Hi, love. Whether it's a running joke, or I just forget. I got my windows backwards. Well, that was a very fun and grungy Star Fox song. We're done with it. Okay. We're walking through a WoW zone? A Final Fantasy XIV zone. This is one we had lined up yesterday. But then it was like, yeah, Ewan forgot. Frey, he's being mean again. You're cute, you WoW zone. This is very much not a WoW zone. This is a very much Final Fantasy. I think if you told somebody this was a WoW zone and they are a Final Fantasy player, they would get upset and be offended. We have the date for Dawntrail, right? Was that June or July? Aw, Bits, want to talk about it in Mommy's DMs? I don't play either, I was about to call you a dumbass. Do I need to redo this video? It could have, like... I think it is looping music, but it doesn't have, like, good weather and daytime. And no, Bits is playing the victim. Yeah, but Frey will find that out. Frey is smart, she knows Bits. she'll let him get away with it. Because Bits is fun. I said I don't know why I'm still here and he won't tell me. I will, just not in front of everybody. I think the video's fine as it is. Here's the thing, Unknown. I have an add-on now that literally lets me, like, control the time of day and weather. And I feel like this city would just look better, like, in a sunny setting. I feel like it would just look best if it was, like, bright sun, middle of the day. I think also, like, I do it right as it transitions tonight, so, like, the first part of the walk will be daytime, and then the rest will be nighttime. And I think it should be consistent. Tell me in front of everyone? No. Euland hasn't ended me yet. Probably Core's doing. Euland would look best at sunset? What does that even mean? This fucking guy. What day is it? Thursday? I need to make a BDO video. I haven't made one in 2 days. We didn't make one because Stardew. And then we didn't make one yesterday because V Rising and I was just bad. No taxes, no pay. Set up the taxes. I don't want to, like, have that entire video just be me setting up taxes. Where's my mouse? I can't believe I forgot taxes. I can believe it because I'm on a weird sleep schedule that actually has me waking up to my alarm. Instead of, like, instead of waking up hours before and feeling like I have tons of time to do everything, I'm waking up at, like, the last minute. Viewer rewards. Channel points. Manage this. Go away. Go away, SteamVR. Mark is complete. Confirm. And then delete. Community challenge. Taxes. Pay taxes, so your local femboy, Walker, did I spell that right? Yeah. Government can provide you with a beach day. Enter amount. 169,000. Duration 30 days. Create. Start challenge. Okay. Where did SteamVR go? Over there. And then put. Turn this off again. And hit play here. Okay. You'll never know, no taxes to pay. Hi, Cairo. Oh, how is V Rising? It was really fun. It's a lot grindier than I remembered. Which, anybody that's played V-Rising should be like, oh yeah, there's a lot of resources to get. But, I mean, I don't think that's necessarily bad. Plus, in the advanced fetch options, you can change it. The server we're set up for is mostly default options. V-Rising was really fun. Hi, Cairo. I said you'd forget. Yeah. Hi, Wrath, the Puppet Master. Are we gonna do taxes before Sunday, Yu? I think you should do taxes slowly, Pixel. And you should shoot for 9 days. Bits, you're here because without you, it would save us from being lost to degeneracy or help us get lost to it. Bits is the most degenerate one here. No one spends more time in Just H Party than he does. And he's the one that has violated the TOS rules the most. What do you mean? Oh, then if you have the means to change the weather and time of day, then go for it, Lamau. Yeah. I can believe it because you're dumb, Peggy's. Think I need to give you more dab chick? Please no. Imagine paying taxes. Greetings, Yulin Puppet Master. Yulin thinks grinding isn't that bad, not surprised. Hello. Cairo gets 3 hellos. What the fuck is this? Okay. I'm the favorite. Did Cairo get 3? I definitely understand too. I was like, shit, did I do 1 or 2? I haven't been up that long, guys. Did I fuck up the transition there? That looked really bad. Like I just bonked right into the wall. I'm not the most degen here, what the fuck? I want it this weekend though, Yu? You want it on a weekend at all. Would you rather have it next weekend? Or would you rather have it next Thursday? Bits, you're actively asking me to join Just H with you? No, we're going to a private. I gotta step up my degeneracy game then? Even more degen. Hey, Yulin. Can you say hi to me so I can be like Cairo? You got to, didn't you, Smile? You and Cairo both got to. Hi, Virtual Roads. I'm not saying I'm not a degen here. I'm saying I'm not the most degen here. Saying I'm the most degen here is a whole ass lie and then some. No, Cairo got 3. I saw the How is your rising and then the just extra hello. Did I say hi to them earlier? I want 3. Yes. I don't remember the 3rd. This doesn't want witnesses because he knows no one will believe when I run to Yulin traumatized. Earlier, then you said hi, read their message, then said hi again. Are you going to celebrate day 300? I am. I literally ERP on blue status. What do you mean? But I'm not the most degenerate, guys. ERP on blue. Multiple degenerate groups in my VR chat groups, but not the most degenerate, guys. For day 300, and technically it will be day 299, we'll be playing Minecraft. I have not played much Minecraft at all, but Bits will be hosting a community server for us. And we'll have that for a while. How are you not degen? Well, they are degen. They're just not the most degen. Who would you say is more degen than you around here, Bits? Chat can't read just like the streamer. You? Me? I don't know, Bits. I haven't ERP'd in a while. Hi, Icy Fire. At least y'all get greetings. I go the whole stream without anyone acknowledging me. Icy, you can't complain about that when you actively try to, like, hide and go unnoticed, and then you're like, yes, they didn't notice me, I win. But hi. I rarely ERP. Shut up, Icy Yankee. Oh. Guys, Bits is the most degenerate. Gets an invite because they forgot to turn off orange status yesterday. Oh. Yeah, fucking degen. Somebody during the nap yesterday wanted to take their clothes off. And so I was like, okay. And then of course mine came off. Because that's how it always works with me. Of course I can. That's my goal, therefore I win. Just got my space mouse, yippee. What is a space mouse? Yeah, fucking degen. I always spot you, Icy. I always spot you. Heal and hug. I'm going to say hi to you at the end of all my messages now. We're down below Freya. We're like under. Where's this closeless snap at? It is on VR chat. Me fucking checking if I said hi to Baldier already. Because I'm like, oh god, I've been so bad today. Hi, Baldier. What game is this video from? The video is from Final Fantasy XIV. This is Old Charlene, which is from the Endwalker expansion. It's like a trackball, but instead of rolling, it's on a gimbal that you can pull to navigate. It's good for CAD and Blender. Huh. The clothesless naps are in VR chat. Hi. And they typically happen after stream. Elin, you can always say hi to me twice. I appreciate it every time. I didn't join him yesterday. But it's usually Will and I when we cuddle. It is often Will and Bits when they cuddle. I bet it was Bits who got naked. I bet you were still without clothes somewhere. What did I do yesterday, actually? I see Smug, Cutie, and Cam. That's Freya. Okay, I sleep now. Kisses for everyone who gives me 3 hellos. Fuck, I really want that. Hi, Smile. Goodbye. Enjoy your nap. Nap? You're just going to sleep. It's not a nap at all. Sleep well. I have your answer, Bitsy or P. I literally played Tarkov and worked in Unity all day yesterday. Then coached. After stream, I laid down. And Ellie was like, man, my VR's being weird. And I gotta go to work tomorrow, so like I shouldn't stay up too late. And I was like, I'm not super against like not spending too much time in VR. Because I'd like to get meaningful sleep before V-Rising. And so if you wanted to like, you know, just hang out 20 minutes and then we all get off, I wouldn't be against that. And he was like, yeah, let's just hang out 20 minutes and then we'll go. That'll be good for both of us. And then I fell asleep for 3 hours in VR chat. And then I got out and fell asleep for 2 hours outside of VR chat. The only reason I got out is because one of my hands and 3 of my trackers were dead. then died right after. Bits is either ERPing or playing CS2. Haven't played CS2 in almost a week. Eric, good try. Soon, Euland. Oh no, what soon? Good Bits. Now make it rest of your life. Hi, honey. Bits has a lot of fun. Bits has a lot of fun playing Counter-Strike. I think we should be supportive. Good for them. I'll play CS soon. I've just been so dead again lately. I need a drink. What was this avatar? It's good. I can't see anything about it right away that would be, like, problematic, so I immediately like it. Server admin for like 4 game servers, soon 5 for Minecraft. Working on fixing up my VR chat model. What are the other 4 game servers? Soon we'll meet. Are you planning to get a headset for VR chat soon? Not that you need one. Yeland also. Thankfully my PC is dead, JTM. So I have a good reason to stay away from Bits and private VR chat servers. That's not thankfully or good at all. You can just not hang out with people. Even if you have a PC. It's a private Tarkov server, Minecraft server, and 2 Counter-Strike servers. Okay. Are all of those like persistent and up at all the like drawing resources at all times? Soon will be free. Yes. I didn't even know Counter-Strike had stuff like that. I thought Counter-Strike was just like, alright, you're in a match, you're in these rooms. That's why I have a second PC. That sounds like a lot for one PC, though. Like, for one PC to host all this. Oh god, I'm gonna sneeze.
Bless you.
I didn't sneeze. I'm just like, oh, please, please sneeze. It's one of those that just, it went away. I'm like, ugh. Not really, nah. If you say so, I would have assumed that was a lot. It'd be a problem if I was hosting all that work in Unity and playing a game at the same time. I'm going to hopefully side raid this year. And keep a PC for the living room server? Hell yeah. The music sounds a bit like Shape of My Heart by Sting. I think it's the nighttime version of Old Charlene. Which is great. But I need to, I need to have a consistent... I think Charlene is best at day. Oh god. Is it coming back? Fuck, I couldn't mute in time.
Oh my god, that's so cute!
No! I can't believe I couldn't mute for that.
It's like a mouse going, chill!
No!
Chill.
I work on Unity drunk at 2 AM on Saturday while in VR chat. Have a server PC is so nice and honestly convenient. When somebody points out a problem, you can't not fix it. Here's the thing, Cairo. I don't know how to fix anything. So when people are like, you got this problem here, I'm just like, thanks, I'm just gonna lay down and fucking know about this for the next 2 years. Fucking honestly. I see. Alright, Wrath. We're Moogle for the day. You're so cute, You seized me out of the instance, well, come back. Yeah, my clothes are clipping, huh? Toggles clothes off. Honestly, me as fuck. That is 100% something Bits would do. Which is why half the time we're telling him...
I don't even think Bits would say anything. He would just do it.
Mm-hmm. Well, like, that's why half the time we just tell him his clothes are clipping, like, just to tell him that. Hang on. No, it should be... Really? Okay. Going into this video after the last video, I'm like... Is the shuffle on? Gonna be heading to the store, be back later? Okay, unknown. I hope you find everything you're looking for and it's all super fresh. Unless it's not the grocery store. Then I just hope you find everything you're looking for.
Yuland.
That's me.
You're adorable when you...
Oh, God, no. I don't feel adorable because I just feel stuff moving around in my nose. And I'm like, God, I hate this. I don't wanna. Wrong chat.
That's okay. My sneezes scare my children, so...
I muted for this one. But I did just sneeze.
Bless you.
I just sneezed 2 more times. And on the 4th one, I definitely like did the like thing where you like kind of clear your throat a little bit. So none of you heard that, but Freya did. I'm just like, oh, oops. I remember I did this one time.
Do you feel better?
No. I don't feel better at all. I did it a long time ago, around like day 200. And Pixel was with us and he just goes, "Did you just throw up on your treadmill?" And I was like, no! Hi, Feet-chan. Yulin gets more game from a fucking sneeze than me. Shut up, Ariel. Wow, I won't. Damn, muted, so sad. Why is Yulin not talking? I am. I was muted for a little bit. Oh, God. A DM from Smile?
Do you need a tissue?
Oh. No, I think after that last one, clearing my throat, I feel better, but... What the fuck is that? Feet-chan, I can't tell what's the head and what isn't. Why does it look like that? Why does it look like that?
Is it the human centipede?
No, it looks like a snake head. But, like, instead of the head, it's like, it just looks like a ball sack.
Well, that is definitely not a danger noodle.
No, I don't know, it's probably a fish. It looks like a weird deformed puffer fish or something. Huh?
Don't talk about space fish like that, oh my god.
No! I'd eat it up, I mean, what? I sent wrong image, sorry. ball sack? Nice. Hi, Ellie. I'm telling Spacefish? Talking shit about fish? I am not talking shit about...
I think Icy's having an issue getting in right now.
I think they are also. Which is... unfortunate. VR chat's giving me shit today.
No, poor Icy. Oh, babe.
You're gonna get redacted. Stardew was so... it wasn't sad, but it was like somber. Without Spacefish. It just felt like off. Because she was one of the two people that I like planned the run around. And so without her it was just like, man. But we should have everyone this upcoming Tuesday. You can't do a group sesh without one of the gamers, it ain't right. I agree, Cairo. I 100% agree that, like, if it was a 4-man run, and it was like, somebody can't be here, I'd have been like, we're skipping a week then. But it's 8 people. And I think 6 of them are streamers. And so, like, we can't just be skipping weeks constantly. I feel like, because of how crazy everybody's schedules is, we've got people from around the world. We've got 1 Finland, 1 New Zealand, 1 Eastern Canada, a lot in the US. Let's see. Me, Koyo, Smug, Benny, and Safi. We're all US. It is very much like an all-over-the-place group, and like, all of them have crazy schedules that are just busy. Fishy does add a whole different element to gaming. We love her. Now check. Which is you? Mommy, crazy girlfriend, boy wife, Discord kitten, pet? What does this last one even say? My headset's too fuzzy to read the last one. Redacted? Well, obviously I gotta be the redacted, right? I don't know, boy wife seems pretty fitting, but redacted. Well, if I can't find you and I give up. We're down below, Icy. You gotta go to the steps under. Hi, Monkey Monk. Some of you didn't grow up with Modern Warfare 2 pre-game lobby chat, and it shows. Blah, true. Wrong chat, but honestly, it can stay here too. That's on you. 1 Korean. Fishy and schedule. Boy, you is tripping. I know. Spacefish has a crazy schedule. Den has a pretty consistent schedule, but it's New Zealand schedule, which is like crazy. Shine has a very busy schedule also, between work and all of his like MMO plans and stuff. He does a lot of Final Fantasy plans. He was difficult to get a hold of. You know what was really funny, Air? When I first messaged Spacefish, I was like, what time works for you? And she was like, anytime. And I was like, no. I know you have some, like, obligations and schedule stuff. What times don't work for you? And she was like, no, Euland. Anytime. And I was like, Spacefish? Fill out the chart. Fill out when you normally sleep. Fill out when you like to sleep. We will build this run in a time that works for you. And she's like, fine. Same with Smug. Smug was also like, I could do any time, Ewan. And I was like, you fuckers. This is easy to work around, but like, give me time. I don't want to be overriding your other stuff. What did Freya send? The thing I'm working on currently? Oh, she's cute. I love my Euro and Oceania friends, but I always set stuff up with, hey, this is an EST thing. If you can do that, if you can't do that, I'm sorry. My go-to, Cairo, is I fill out an Excel sheet of my schedule. So I will put CST and then the 24 hours under that, and then Monday through Sunday. And then I will fill in red any of the times I can't do, and then I will send that to them. If I know it's a big difference, like so New Zealand, I will convert the time and I will shift the red blocks. And I will tell them, fill out any times that don't work for you. Elon, check DM, Zangy. Elon, want to play a thing? I'm not going to give you a specified time. I'll tell you right now, Icy Fire, that's the hardest way to get me to play a thing. In Google Calendar, you can show people when you are busy without explicitly showing the event titles. It's very nice. I've tried Google Calendar. I think the last time I tried it was like 4 or 5 weeks ago. 4 or 5 years ago. And it was very frustrating to use. Something about it was like annoying the shit out of me. Oh yeah, it's a lot better now? Okay. Maybe I'll start using that again, because admittedly, Cairo, people don't fucking like the Excel spreadsheet. I'm sitting here like, it's so easy though. We just make Swiss cheese where eventually we see the holes that work for everybody, and we go with that. But they're just like, oh, the Excel sheet, I don't know. And I'm just like, That's the joke. Besides, I also know you're tied up with all things going on now. And not too terribly sure you can have an available slot. Well, the worst I'll say is no, Icy Fire. If you had a thing in mind, please run it by me. Excel is fine. I don't even make them go into Excel. I'm sending them an image that they can literally just put in Paint, take the little, like, pencil tool, and just, like, crosshatch over the times they don't like, and then I will fill that in. Why always Peggy's to me? Never. I fear rejection to the point I automatically assume the answer is being no. But you won't even get rejected, Icy Fire. Steppies for free. Why always Peggy's to me? I think you know why, Air. Like, we can be silly all we want, but like, let's be real sometimes, Air. What the fuck? One time only. Yeah, what's up, Air?
I mean, Air never says no, so I mean, he's just gonna keep coming at him.
I know. Well, actually, he does deny Peggy's a lot. But then we'll be like, you're a bratty femboy. And he's like, I am not bratty. And it's like, Air, say no to the whole thing. You only denied the bratty part. You didn't say anything about the femboy. I am not bratty. It's like, True.
Yeah, Air, you gotta cover all the bases.
For free. It's like Kendrick and Drake. You're a pedophile and you have a secret daughter. I do not have a secret daughter. Drake, say no to the other thing. Drake, say you're not a pedophile, Drake. I'm gonna fly to the USA, put rocks in a sock, and hit you with the rock sock? Wow, that's fucked up, Air. I was only gonna put soap.
I don't know how things work in Finland, but That's assault here in the East of A.
Right? The Finns are definitely femboys. Can confirm. At least I know he's not talking to me. Because he'd get shot and he knows it. I'm already on Interpol's most wanted. Air just likes being a femboy and a bottom. Not you two, Lost. So speaking of the great US of A, I saw a video yesterday. In this video, there was a police stop. It had a lot of police vehicles present, so I don't know if it was like a high-speed chase that came to an end. I don't know if it was like an accident on a highway and just a lot of police were there to direct traffic. But in the video, this police officer, it's from his dash cam, he gets out of his car, he's walking along the side, and he says something to an officer like as he gets there. What's interesting about this video is that on the other side of the highway, there is a woman who is essentially rubbernecking, which for anybody who doesn't know what that means, she was looking at the accident or what was going on and not looking at the road. And in front of her on the highway, on the other side from the accident they're on, was a tow truck that was like parked. And so it had a ramp behind the actual like truck part. It looks like she fucking Daisy Dukes and just went up this ramp and fucking sent it. Oh, that one? Yeah. The officer immediately was like, what the hell? And like starts running to the crash because she immediately like goes into the air and then starts, you know, fucking rolling when she hits the ground. Instant cars totaled. It was just like, holy shit. I hope she's okay, but like, god damn. Depends on the rock. It could be assault. Or it could be a rock. You, if you want answers, just ask in DMs. Oh, that one, yeet, wow. Bit late, but good that you found that. I just saw it on Reddit. I wonder how old it was. I don't know, something about the way you've worded that with a bit late, but good that you found that. Good for you. I'm just like, oh, fuck you. It happened like 2 months ago. That's not even that long ago. Hi, cuteness. I'm going over my stories real quick.
Eventually, I'm gonna have to come up with a universal hi to everybody. It gets exhausting. I love saying individual hellos to everybody. So sweet, but oh my god.
I was going to have an individual hello for everybody, and I came up with 3, and then after that I was like, oh, I don't have any others. Because I don't want to just like come up with a unique one just to be unique. It was like a reference to something, right? So like when Hunter Doll shows up and I say hi honey, that's a joke from their stream. Because I used to essentially harass them with it, where like they'd be streaming and I'd be like, hi honey, and they'd be like, what? And I'd be like, it's the Suisei thing, and I just like hearing you say it, hi honey, and they'd be like, hi honey, and I was like, do it again, hi honey. And so now when Hunt shows up, I say it to them, and like it's just been a running joke for like 2, maybe 3 years between us now. So that one's like, it has history. Although it is really funny when I say it to Hunt, and like other people just look at us and they're just like, I fucking want that. What the fuck? And I'm like, oh, sorry, I can't. That's our thing. And they're like, what the fuck? I remember the first time Core saw it and she was like, I want this. I was like, I'm sorry, no. Just watched the clip you talked about, damn like a movie set. On the internet, 5 days is eternity. Cite your sauce. Just hit him with the hoi hoi, y'all. Hi, honey, hoi Ellie. Hi, cute small one. Hi, honey, lives in my brain rent free. Nope, my dementia hit. You're almost a year late. Okay, bye. Sleep well, bits. I'm trying to remember the other two, like, special highs I have. And now I'm just blanking on them, and I'm like, wait. I know there's 3. But I don't even remember what they are. Matthews gets one.
Me.
Oh yeah, you get High Love. That's right. That's more of a, like, special nickname, though, than a different high.
Oh, I mean, I could come in here and just be like, "What's up, bitches?" But, you know, that's rude.
I feel like some people would like that anyway. Core being jealous of it sounds mega cute. I'm not gonna lie, Lost One. It's kinda nice being on the other end, because for the past 4 years it was usually me being jealous. Oh god, that's so terrible. Get your news on time, femboy derogatory. God damn it. I get high bits, but with a, oh, it's this guy tone. You do not get an, oh, it's this guy tone. Wait, what about Spacefish? Spacefish gets a special one. Spacefish gets, hi, welcome, welcome, welcome. I get ignored, that's special to me. You do not get ignored, Icy Fire. Of course, sounds mega cute. Sometimes I do. Hi, Felix the SCP. Greetings, chaps. I'm scared which version I get. I don't think there's anybody that gets a, like... You know what, I've definitely given Bits a tired, like, oh, hey, Bits. I've definitely done that, like, 2 or 3 times. To be silly. That's only happened, like, 2 or 3 times in 300 days. I will say, and... you'll fucking know who you are when I say this. If you're thinking, like, is this me? There is one person that if they show up, I'm like, hi, when really I'm thinking, And it's not you, Global. I enjoy you popping up. More like 1/3 the times. What do you mean by that? You had to give me a gem to remember I exist. It's me. Shut up, Ellie. It's me. It is literally none of you here. They have not said anything today, I'll tell you that. It's me. My treadmill is fucking squealing so loud right now. We're only at 1.8. It's me. It is not you. Clueless chat.
Is it Zuvi?
It's not Zuvi. No. I'm happy to see Zuvi. Zuvi now and then. Zuvi is German. Hi, Lethos Love. And so, just culturally, Germans are often very blunt. And do not have much consideration for how what they say makes people feel. Like, it's just German humor, German, like, bluntness. I don't know. It is, like, you can actually find videos about this that are like, are German people rude? No, they're just German. He has a habit of, like, just insulting something, and I'm like, hey, Zuvi, a lot of people like that. Knock it off. And he's like, oh, okay, sorry. I didn't know. And it's like, what do you mean you didn't know? I love Zuby. I love Zuby so much. But every now and then I have to check him. France, French, Fuke. Love Germany. French, everyone just like that. Cairo, I want to tell you a story about my friend Zuby. He's very out of touch with some circles of memes and Zoomer humor. And so when people started saying for real, he saw that and he's like, oh, that's the acronym for France. Why are they saying France at the end of everything? You know, why are they being like, he's just like me, France. That doesn't really make much sense, but whatever. Zoomer humor is it's just dumb and there's not much point to it often, so I'll just let it go. That went on for 2 years. And after 2 years, he was like, guys, I have a confession to make. I don't understand why you say France twice at the end of every sentence. And I've been too scared to ask for 2 years, but like, it is bothering me why you do it, and I need to know. Hi, Kimmy. Oh, hey, I can fly here now. I'm proud of you, Kimmy. He asked that, Cairo, and we just fucking died. We literally could not answer him for like 3 minutes, because like we were just laughing too hard. And when we explained it to him, he was like, oh, that's stupid. Why don't they say FR is France? We're like, no, it's for real right now, Zuby. His name is Zuby, and he put GER in front of it because he's German, so German Zuby. And so he just thinks of everything in that sense. It's so funny. That's awesome. Zuby is just too cute sometimes. Very much so. Oh. Kimmy finished a big achievement in Final Fantasy yesterday. They got all the Aether Currents, so they can now fly in all the Endwalker zones. Which is fucking insane. We're like at the end of the expansion, and Kimmy's not like, oh, you know, I played Endwalker for like 5 or 10 hours. No, Kimmy is like, I raid Ultimates in Final Fantasy. Can you give me a ride? Which means out there is a USA Zuby. We hate grinding for flight. Sniffa, sniffa, sniffa kinda smells like a baka. Elin Jaeger. Bizarre France. Another turtle made it to the water. I didn't like that quest. I hated the follow-up, Cairo. I hated the one where it was like, we did too good helping the turtles, and what makes us sad, we need to bolster the other populations of creatures. Oh, this is awful. Take out some of the turtles. Or like, I don't think you did it through the Tortolan, but man, I hated that quest. Frostfire Ridge. We gotta turn it up though. Oh god, 1 hour and 21 minutes. Got it.
Oh, Calcifer. Ice. You know what I'm talking about. Frickin' Howl's Moving Castle.
Icy is Calcifer? Calcium? Icy Fire is a lot nicer than Calcifer. Calcium, bless you. Ka-chow, I need a taxi. Help a homie out. On God. Kimmy's the one that doesn't have their driver's license yet. Mr. President, second turtle has hit the water. Something about that just sounds awful, Bits. There's a quest in World of Warcraft where you have to, like, protect these turtles that are, like, hatching on a beach as they go for the ocean. And, like, the voice actress that did the line, another turtle has made it to the water. This would play, like, 10 times every time you did the world quest. And it just got it just got so obnoxious because you would do this quest like 2 or 3 times a week. So you just hear it, and after weeks and weeks of hearing it, it was just like, oh my god, stop. That's because you know what the fuck it's from? I actually don't. No, not the second turtle. Femboy derogatory. I'll tell you after stream. Okay. We'll stop after another turtle. I saw a really stupid picture. A guy got a tattoo, and it's on his leg. And the tattoo says, if you can see this penis, please call, and then he put his phone number. And it was supposed to be his wife's phone number. It was supposed to be like, hey, call my wife if you can see this penis, haha. And his wife was like, but that's your phone number. And he realized, oh fuck. I've literally put my own phone number on my leg in a tattoo. If you can see this penis, call literally his own phone number. And it's like, well, rip tattoo. This is why you proofread and show it to other people like, hey, do you see any problems? Dumbass. Wait, no, check DMs. If I check my DMs and it's just a frick you... God damn it, fuck you. It's worse than a frick you. I've already seen that picture before. What are we at? 2.2 miles? Oh, I told you to check too early, look now. I don't want to check now. You know this photo, you'll get the second turtle thing? Oh, okay. I understand. Hello, Mao. I did not make that connection. Oh, jeez. Alright. Let's talk about a good game coming out. There's a video game coming out, and we keep seeing teasers and trailers for it. It's called Little Kitty Big City. Has anybody seen anything about this game? It looks like a mix between Stray and Untitled Goose Game. So you play as a cat just roaming around a city doing cat stuff. But it's less story than Stray. It looks like it's gonna be more like just a chaotic kitty in a city. Only that half my friends list on Steam has it wishlisted. Yeah, it looks cute. Stray titled Goose Game. Yeah, basically. I saw a 5-minute video about it this morning or last night. I think it was this morning. They were talking about how no animals will be hurt in the video game. Even though it seems like, you know, cartoony and like animals are falling off buildings. It's all in a cartoony sense where like they land on their feet. Or like, so at one point you'll jump off a building as a cat or like fall off a building, but then get caught by a bird, stuff like that. And they were showing a lot of just the silliness of the game. It looks cute. I expect Core to play it, so I expect that's where I'll see it. Oh god, I'm tired. I looked at the distance, I was like, we've only gone that far? I don't think we get to 5 miles on just this video. We might have a really long day again. Maybe I cheat and turn it up. Maybe I turn it up to like 2.7 speed. I hope you get a 2-hour video after. Dude. Good God. Multiverses had a character reveal. They're gonna add the Joker as their next playable character. Which is like... I never got into multiverses. I know it's just the most unhinged collaborations, though. And it's got Bugs Bunny, Tom and Jerry, Superman, the giant robot, Velma, Shaggy, Finn, LeBron James. It's just like, what the fuck? I'm pretty sure they, like, totally ruined the game feel after being gone for, like, a year. Damn. I remember when it first came out, people were having fun with it. I think Foss really liked it. I don't know. It's hard for me to look at that and be like, why would I play this when I can just play Super Smash Bros? Which, you know, it's on PC, whereas Super Smash Bros is on Switch. It's just one of those games where it's like, I know games should be genre-like. I explored, took shower in the human car wash. I know it should be like, this is a genre. You can enjoy all of them in the genre. But a lot of, they made it like super slow. Ugh. There's a lot of stuff where it's like, within this genre, I don't understand why I would do anything but this one game. Hi, Arid Paragon. Pog Arid. Bonk. Okay, fuck you. Here's a cool video I saw. Somebody remade all of the Pokemon map from Red and Blue in Terraria. Which, think about that. They remade the Pokemon map and made it so that you could walk through the whole thing. So, like, if you're going straight up, you're actually walking up, like, zigzag stairs that, like, stay in one place. Some people have a lot of time. It's crazy to me, Arid. Because, like, the time it takes to do something is less, like, it's just wild to me. Arid? No, Arid. Like, A-R-I-D. Hi, Ordinary Rock. Yunsip. We just started Frostfire Ridge, Rock. We did 2 Final Fantasy zones before this. I'm so excited for Mop Remix, Rock. I'm more excited than I should be. Did you hear about the guy in Virginia that got arrested for making classified US aircraft accurately in Minecraft? No, what the fuck? Who has 2 thumbs and forgot about your stream? Bob Kells, Zuby. Hi, Zuby. We definitely weren't talking about you earlier. I'm just coasting till the war within. So, Rock, I've been looking at a lot of the class changes, and I'm doing that thing where it's like, oh, I can't decide between 7 different fucking classes. I'm looking at Fury Warrior. I'm looking at Balance Druid. I'm keeping an eye on Affliction Warlock. I'm keeping an eye on Survival Hunter. I'm keeping an eye on Arcane Mage. I'm keeping an eye on Rogue. I'm keeping an eye on Feral Druid. Why, you considering V Rising on Monday? What do you mean by that, Zuby? Is Koyo gonna be playing V Rising? Why would you talk about me otherwise? Oh no. I hope this doesn't upset you in any way. But basically, we were talking about how I say hi to different people, right? Koi has no time, man. I know. And I was like, I feel like I could pretty consistently give an energetic hi to everybody. You know, like, hi Zuby, hi Ordinary Rock, hi Arid Paragon, hi Bits, right? Like, I say hi to like that. And there's a few people that get like a special custom hi. Like Spacefish, like Hunteradol. But that's more of a running joke with like their stream or my friendship with them. Something that's led to them getting a special hi. And then I was like, yeah, pretty much I'm happy to see everybody and everybody gets a special hi. It's not like I love those three more. And typically there's nobody that I'm like faking it. Because Bits was like, I get an exasperated like, oh, Bits is back. And I was like, there's nobody that gets a hi like that. Actually, there's one person. There's one person and they would know who they are. That, like, I'm not actually super happy to see. But I would still be like, hi, and, you know, be cordial and polite in front of most people. And a bunch of them are like, it's me, it's me, it's me. And somebody was like, is it Zuby? And I was like, no, it's not Zuby. But then I told them you're all German. So you can be blunt. That's where you came up. And then I told them the France story. And everyone's like, God, he's so cute. It is neither of you. I was upset with Rock over Civ. Oh my god. I was like fucking losing my mind over Ordinary Rock and Civ. I think Initially, after that, I was like, man, I'm never playing Civ with this group again. I've simmered on it a little bit. I'm undecided if I'm gonna play again. I felt very targeted by you, Rock. I felt like, and maybe I'm just not familiar enough with Civ. It felt like between going after my religion early on, which I'd done to you in the past, that was fair, and sending archers to me and pillaging my stuff, which, it's Civ, that's fair. And taking all the city-states, which, it's Civ, that's fair. If anything, that's fucking impressive how you did that. Once I also caught the spy, then I was like, alright, is this guy just going for me? This feels really targeted. It feels like Rock is investing a lot in just fucking me over. I also took the city-states? Well, so, I saw 4 city-states. Literally, for the whole game, I only saw 4. And I suzerained 2 of them. Usually, it's pretty easy to suzerain 2 or 3 of them. In this match, I suzerained 2, and Rock had the other 2. And then I lost one. And he had literally, like, 10 to 13 city-state envoys in the 3 other city-states I could see. And I had my one. I was like, okay, I'll just keep this. And then he took that one also. And I was like, how the fuck is this guy getting so many envoys? And so then we just, like, arms race it up to, like, I had 21 points in the city-state. The only other person I could see was Brightlit. And man, they're bad at Civ. Okay. That makes me feel a little bit better. Not that what you said about Brightlit, which I do kind of agree. I thought you were in range of, like, Juice and Zuby. And you were just like, wow, I'd get in trouble if I went for these 2. But I can fuck with this one. After the spy, and after the taking 2 of my cities, I was just like, this dude's not trying to win, he's just trying to fuck me. And this is fucking just not fun. It felt like no matter what I was trying to do in the game, you were just, like, investing everything and fucking it up. And I was just like, oh my god, I don't want to play this. I did not see Juice at all. I was suzerain of a city-state between Ordinary Rock and Brightlit. Oh no, the ocean and the USA were between us? Yeah, I'm trying to. Trying to what, Pixel? Shut up, Pixel. It just... Yeah, I completely understand why you're mad. I'm sorry if you felt targeted. It's Civ. There are things I could have done better, Ordinary Rock. Instead of just, like, quitting, I could have messaged you. I could have said in the chat, hey, I'm feeling really targeted, and, like, I know it's Civ. I know we all play to, you know, win. I know I've won in the past, so it's not like you can treat me like a novice. But, like, hey, this is feeling really bad. I was kind of stewing. What really got me was the jeering in Elite's chat. That was what was just like brushing every hair the wrong way kind of feeling of just like, oh my god, this guy. When I agreed to peace and you were like, no, I was like, okay. I just want to do my thing. I'll give him his spy back. Whatever. I feel like I'm getting walked over here, but I'll give him his peace and his spy back for nothing. Clearly he has, you know, an advantage on me right now, and that he can take my cities. And so, it took a lot for me to, like... I felt like I was admitting defeat, giving you your spy back for nothing in the peace deal. And then when you were like, let's roll for it, I was just like, I'm so mad about this. And when you were like, Yuland, are you ready to roll for your surrender in this war again? And I was just like, I don't want to be here anymore. I'm out. I'm done. I could not handle that. Which, I mean, that's Elite's community. Most of Elite's group fucking loves random rolls. I don't know when it started. Yeah, when I went to bed that night, I regretted that. To be fair, it got Elite laughing. I don't like the RNG stuff. I don't like rolling over stuff. So, like, Elite invited me to the Baldur's Gate run where everything is rolled for. And I was like, oh, this sounds so unfun. Do I at least get to make my character? And he's like, no, you random your character. I was like, I don't want to. I just don't want to. And he loves it. I think you like it, Rock. That's what that community is built around. So despite how mad about it I was, I think it was totally appropriate. But I was malding about that. Yuland was malding so much I felt bad about having fun. I mean, one, I should just be better at Civ. You know, I'm very confident with religion, and even then I feel like I learned some things with religion each game. I'm very confident with religion. I'm dog shit at everything else. I'm not good at everything else in religion, especially domination, which that gets me in a lot of trouble constantly. Because domination is essentially defense. If you're good at domination, you just can't be fucked with. And I'm not good at domination, so quite frankly, it's really easy to fuck with me at these Civ games. Kind of hard when the skill level is all over the place. It really is, cause like if we put it on baby mode, then it's just like people like Elite, Juice, Rock, you, Zuvi. You can just like go to the end game super easily. You could just win science mode in like 150 turns. You could just like roll over everything. And like I feel middle of the pack, right? I feel like I'm okay. I'm not losing to the game itself. Whereas we've had some people that they're like, yeah, the barbarians took my city. What do you mean the barbarians took your city? What? It's very hard to balance it out for the skill range. Nah, you don't need to get better. You just need to fight your competitive edge. Of course you're not good at Dom, you're a bottom Yu. Damn it. I'm happy with my 100% win rate. Not sure if I will join next time. Yeah, it was like that when I played with Fusion and Koyo. I may have sabotaged the Koyo playthrough. Koyo was really looking forward to the next run, and then he was one of the people I vented to, where I was like, I need somebody to talk to, I'm so mad. And he was like, yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna join next time. And at the time, I was like, God, it fucking sucks. And now I'm just like, oh man. Well, I'm gonna want him to be there if I play next time. They were pretty surprised when I ended the game. That's a little crazy to me, Zuby, because, like, I think of you when I think of these games. When I think of RTS, turn-based or not, you're one of the people that I'm like, yeah, Zuby enjoys these. He, this is his fucking jam. No, but Zuby with V Rising. Fenry, a regular in Lele's streams, he set up a dedicated server. And so a lot of people in Lele's community are playing on this dedicated server. I've seen Foss, other Kimmy, not the Kimmy that we know. But Kimiko. Fenry, obviously, Sola9. I've seen those people on the server. They all made vampires. I made my castle in the snow area. I'm just a filthy casual at Civ. I don't know. Would you be able to play on Deity? If you were on Deity, would you be losing by turn 50, or could you, like, maybe not win, but, like, actually... Do you feel like you have a shot at winning on Deity? Because if I played on Deity, I feel like I would just get crushed. In fact, I know I would get crushed. Christina fucking destroyed me when we played on Deity. I might survive, but I would have no shot. I don't feel like I could survive. There was one time where we played on, like, King difficulty. I think it was 1 or 2 below Deity. And I was playing very aggressive. And China and Sweden just saw how open I was and tag teamed me. It was the match that Elite took a break and we didn't come back to it. I just got fucking spit roasted by these two. And there was like the last week we played, I was literally just logging in. I was showing up, clicking next turn with like my 2 cities that had like 0 production and they couldn't rely on my capital at all. And they were just atrocious. They were literally just like, alright, in 25 turns, you will finish your whatever, you generate 3 gold per turn. And it was just like, oh god. The only thing I think of when I think of Zuby as being cute and a loot gremlin. I did play a few games of Deity in between our sessions. It shows, Zuby. I am not a loot gremlin, I am efficient. I learned a lot about Zuby when I played Divinity 2 with him. I played Divinity 2 with Koyo, Glenn, and Zuby. And Zuby was our pyromancer. He was our fire mage. And we would come across some NPCs and they'd be like, help us! These enemies are attacking us, save us! And we would defend them. We would fight the monsters off, and they would give us a reward, right? And Zuby would go, so now we can kill them for a second reward? And we'd all look at Zuby just be like, oh my god, Zuby! No! We're heroes! But, you know, being a hero costs money, you know, we might need some money. If we kill them, nobody will know, and then we have more money to buy stuff to be better heroes. Zuby, it's not up for debate! We're not killing them! Okay. We won't kill the very easily defeated rich merchants along the road that clearly have lots of money and no one to stop us from taking all of it. We'll leave them to their own. And we'd walk away, and then in the distance we'd hear a fucking fire laser go off. And Zuby would show up to the, like, party late blood on his hands, sack of gold in his on his belt. Just like everyone, look what I found. Just this great big sack of gold just on the road. And it's like, God damn it, Zuby. I'm not a loot gremlin, I am efficient. Zuby Copium. I just looked at Stellar Blade at Italian Amazon. 80 euros. Nearly 90 US dollars. Jesus. I don't know if you noticed, but before we left Act 1, I killed everyone in the refugee camp. And everyone in the castle area. Wait, Zuby! The refugee camp, those are literally NPCs that continue on with us. You killed story characters? Yeah, but... What do you mean, yeah, but? They still show up? Oh my god. So it didn't really matter? What if it did, Zuby? What if all of them just, like, didn't show up? Oh, I knew? Oh yeah, you'd practice it before? You'd practice the most efficient way to kill them all? I did it before in a solo playthrough. You're messed up for that, Zuby. You're messed up for that! Why? They live? You still hurt them. We have money and stuff. This isn't about being meta, or the numbers, or the parses. It's about the experience, Zooey. It's about the journey and immersing ourselves and role-playing as heroes going through a difficult journey. They can't feel it, really. He killed them all for the 1 GP they had. They got incinerated. Oh my god. Did you guys know that Labradors are the fattest dogs? No. There's a study recently that found a genetic mutation that exists in golden retrievers and Labrador retrievers. I don't really know anything about dogs. This mutation, it's a shitty mutation to get. It makes it so the dog basically is never not hungry. It also makes it harder for them to lose weight. And something like 20 or 30% of golden retrievers have it, and like 60% of Labrador retrievers have it. And so they're garbage guts, because they're never not hungry. They've never seen my dogs after a run. That sounds fucking awful to me. To just like, never be in a state where you're not full. Where you always think you need more. I knew a few crossbred races that make life painful for dogs. Are about to be voted on to be banned in Germany. Oh. That's good. Sounds like a trash feat. Eat them, then reroll. Yeah. That just sounds so miserable. So, like, I'm counting calories, right? But even I'll eat a burrito, and I'm full for, like, 2 to 3 hours. I get hungry by the end of the day, where it's like, man, I can't eat any more calories. But typically, I'm only spending, like, 2, maybe 3 hours a day hungry. The small, long ones have really bad backs, as far as I know. Oh, I see. The wiener dogs. It's weird that they almost always are in good mood then. Yeah, both of those dog breeds are just so happy. You'd think they'd, well, Now that I think about it, I've known some very irritable Labradors that are just like, they are Madge. I have a Dachshund. They're cute. Blep. Hi, Foss. I think it's only later in life. Never had a god, so I wouldn't know. Dog. Okay. I've had 4 dogs. I've had 2 Boston Terriers. And then I had another Boston Terrier and a Boxer. All of the Bostons have... well, they've lived and died. The Boxer is still alive. She's getting on in years. She's like 10. Did you end up getting a minion home? Also, hi everyone. I did. I found an 87 warrior. And it was like, Pog, I'll bring this one home. And I ran across the map for ages. And the first Frostbear I saw tried to do the ground slam on me, but they were so fucking slow that they missed me by a mile and just one-shot this fucking bomber. And I was just like, God damn it. After that, I went and found something that was like a 20 rogue. And I brought that home. Just to complete the quest. Eventually I'll trash them. I don't know if I'm planning to use the minion system much. Maybe it'll be better on a dedicated server. But when I use it with Koyo and Core's groups, it felt very pointless. Hi, Foss. Hi, Foss. I had a golden retriever, and he was huge. Not fat, just 110 pounds. So when I tried to set up a base, I noticed that on every free space was a skull-level enemy. What's up with that? 110... Hi, Kisu. 110 pounds sounds fucking ginormous for a dog. That's like... not a golden retriever. That's like a mastiff. That's like a fucking horse. There's an item at some point to just teleport minions directly to a cell. Oh god. Yeah, I remember not interacting with the minion system too much, but the blood system, the like prisoners. I remember basically getting my blood at 100%, and then I also caught blood for Core and Freydle with their 100% type, and then I was the one doing all the fishing, and I was constantly bitching at them to do fishing, but doing most of it myself, and keeping it, like, happy enough that we could just use that blood forever. Oh man, I remember the minion stuff. Elon was kind of like, don't kill anyone with a lot of quality. Also, Zuby, go fish! Yeah. That was... So there's 2 parts to the system, Zuby. There's the minion system, and then there's the prisoner system. I don't think we interacted with the minions much, but that was definitely for the prisoners. He was huge, large horse breed, purebred golden, and lived to 15, pretty rare. Damn, that is rare. My dog is huge. He's a husky Malamute. We've only encountered 2 kinds of dogs taller than him. And that's Danes, and this one guy's absolutely massive Doberman puppy. But he's only about 85 pounds. I thought it was the same. So, you use the same dominate mind thing for them. When you find an NPC you want, you dominate their mind, and you bring them back to base. You can put them in a minion coffin, which essentially kills them and revives them as an undead minion that serves you. Or, you can put them in a jail cell, where you can basically keep them there and drain their blood whenever you want. You drain their blood so that you can have a blood vial to get your preferred type of blood on hand. So, like, let's say you're about to fight a boss, and you're like, alright, this boss is tough. I don't want any blood I found out there willy-nilly. So I will use this vial of 100% brute blood. Glug, glug, glug. Off you go. He's also really lazy, though, so he's not very muscular. and push fish down their faces? Yes. So with the prisoner system, they have a happiness meter. And the less happy they are, the more damage they take from draining them. If they're below 40% happiness, they have a chance to be one-shot by draining blood from them. So you want to keep them at like 100%, so at most it will do like 30%. And healing them is easy. And they're never at risk of getting killed by it. Because then you have to go find another fucking 100% of that type. I'll use any blood. I'm too lazy to farm minions. The only negative part about that golem was we strictly monitored his food intake. So he's very possessive about it. But he wasn't fat at least, and he was walked like 3 miles a day by my mom and me. Probably why I sucked at the game. It's one of those small systems that, like, you'd be fine if you ignored it. But, like, if you take the time and invest in it, it does pay off and it will make your run easier. Best part of the minion system is just having sexy ladies walking around your base. So Foss went and mind controlled this Night Maiden. It's a female vampire, or like a female vampire ghoul. I don't know. It looks like a succubus, and he just has them in his base now. Imagine getting happy because you get fish. Why can't we give them meat or some shit? Blushy. You don't? Zuby, you've seen the anime, right? Or at least you've seen the screenshot of the guy, I will now begin to pleasure myself with this fish. I'd rather have steak than a fish. I would also rather have steak than a fish. No. It's one of the best, like, mistranslated panels of an anime, Zooey. I was gonna say for cooking, you don't make me a fish fucker. Huh? There's this glorious mistranslation of an anime where this guy, he's holding a fish. And the translation should be like, at least I'll have a good time eating this fish. At least I'll be happy after I eat this fish. I'm so hungry I can't wait to eat this fish. But what they translated to was, I will now begin to pleasure myself with this fish. And it's just like, bro, what? I'll take a fish over steak most of the time. Cairo, what do you think is the best part of a steak? I'm not going to give you the different parts, but what do you think is the best part of a steak? Zuby just like, huh? What? I really like seafood. Foss does really like seafood. One of his favorite snacks is like, it's seaweed flakes. Like they wrap sushi with. Like best cut from the cow or like an individual steak? No, like what's your favorite part of a steak? Is it the meat or is it the juice? I like surf and turf, man. You can have both. I was in a call with Foss. God, this was like a year ago at this point. And he just goes, Ewan, I think the meat is my least favorite part of the steak. And I just like, I literally was just like, I'm sorry. What the actual fuck did you just say? And he just goes, yeah, you know, I think the meat is my least favorite part of the steak. And I was like, what other fucking parts are there? And he's like, the juice. I was like, I guess that, what? First off, what? Second off, you think that's better than the meat? I actually prefer the grizzle. Sushi is extremely goog. Just get blood at that point. No, blood would be... I think there's some validity to what Foss was saying, that he just really likes steak juice. I don't think it's better than the meat. But it was the way he started it with, I think the meat is the worst part of steak. Which, in his mind, he wasn't thinking, this is bad. He's thinking, you know, the steak juice is 10 of 10. The meat is 8 of 10. I did like to drink my own blood as a child. Oh, God. Isn't that juice hem iron? Not blood necessarily? I actually don't know about that. I've never thought about what steak juice is. I like my seafood cold except for shrimp and squid. The only seafood I have consistently liked is scallops. I've had shrimp 4 times. 2 times I thought it was atrocious. 2 times I was like, oh, this is not bad. But scallops, I've had that like 5 or 6 times, and I've liked it every time. The last time I ate fish, I was 5 years old and I hated it. So I haven't really tried it since then. I mean, Brits have black pudding. Koreans have sundae, etc. Blood sausages. There's a tribe in Kenya that just drinks a bucket of goat blood. Which is fucking wild. But, hey. Power to them. There's the food guy. His name is Sunny. I forget what his channel name is. Is it like Best Food Reviews? It's the guy that wears the red bandana and goes to around the world. And he went to Kenya. And they showed the footage of like killing a goat and drinking the blood bucket. And I was just like, Jesus. Yeah, medium rare steak. That's the only acceptable answer. Like, steaks are nice and all. But I'll take, like, a nice lobster crab or some form of sushi over it every time. Water, myoglobin, and hem iron. Google to the rescue. You wanna know what's really funny, Cairo? I grew up thinking I liked medium well-done steaks. Because that was what my mom would always say. Like, if we went out to eat, she'd be ordering for me, literally not giving me the chance to order. Because she was like, oh, Yulin doesn't even like to talk to people like the waiter. I'll just do it for him. And I was like, I don't know, 23, 24, probably 22 or 23. And my dad undercooked my steak. And it was like pretty red still. It was like medium rare, maybe even rare. And, you know, I cut it open. And my mom's like, "Oh, that's way underdone. You need to cook Yulin's steak more." And I was like so hungry. I was just like, "No, I'm just hungry." And I took a bite, and it was awesome. And I was just like, "Oh my god, this is what I've been missing the whole time. This is the way I don't like it. This is way better." And my mom was like. She was like, what? No, you like it my way. You like it the way, you almost like it well done. And I was like, no, I fucking don't. I don't even consider those steaks anymore. And my dad said, they're just going like, yes, yes, yes. Best ever food review show? I think that's it. Yeah, it's fairly hard to come by where I live. Medium well and well done are a crime. I used to think they were crimes, Cairo. And then I learned something about it, and I'm like, oh. There's a little bit of dark history with well-done steaks. Yummy steak. I like medium rare, so when I get steak, very rarely I ask for rare. Wow, mom devastated. I put the comma in the wrong place. So, if you ever say, who the fuck likes well-done steaks? The answer is brothers. The answer is black people and minorities. And the reason for that is segregation. That shitty thing the great US of A is built on. It was very difficult for minorities to get good steaks during segregation. Oh, here it comes. Yeah, here it comes. Basically, it wasn't like a black guy owned the black store and a white guy owned the white store. It was one white guy owned both stores. He would get new product, send it to the white store. Get new product, send it to the white store. Anything overflow would go to the minority store. And so if you got meat at a colored store, you weren't getting fresh food. You weren't getting meat that was like cut that morning or the day before. It had been on the shelves for a week. And so, like, it had to be fucking charred. It had to be cooked to well done to make it palatable. And so you will find a lot of black people that they really like their steaks well done because that's how it was made in their family. That's how they got them growing up. And it's one of those things that, like, having tried both, having, like, really invested a lot, and I guess invested, having had a lot of both, I sit there and I'm like, medium rare is the only right way. Hi, Star. But then you learn this fact and it's like, oh, I am understanding. Not to be a super downer. Oh, your ear stretches. Does it have a limit? It does have a limit. Me on my way to the brother store to return my mean sibling. Oh no. We were hanging out watching food videos with Cord. The last time I brought this up, somebody was like, who the hell likes well done steaks? And I was like, brothers like well done steaks. And Sir Noble, he was watching with us and he's like, okay, first off, I do. Second off, I am black. How did you know? You're supposed to be my comfy streamer. Stop being a downer. I am not a comfy streamer. I am a... What would we categorize this type of just chatting as? Very interactive? It's very back and forth, so it's not like me just doing all the talking. You guys can derail me and lead the conversation a lot of the time. Bitchy streamer, fuck you. Hi, Dehi. Hello, stupid head. You're stupid head. Got him. We're at 4.2 miles. Lewd, absolutely filthy. No, don't do it. I get shot enough. Degen? Well, here's the thing, it's not... I don't think it's that degen compared to other chats. Right? Like, there's definitely nothing degen on screen. And then the topics we talk about sometimes are degen. But it's not, like, always degen, right? Who besides Sis did we play Satisfactory with you? If you can remember. His name was Casey. You might have seen his in-game name as Modmar. This is really funny to me, Zooey. Because Foss was talking to me about a Baldur's Gate Honor Mode run. And he was like, Sis told me he'd consider a Baldur's Gate run. But it would be some guy named Casey. I don't know who the fuck that is. And so this is 100% gonna be a moment for Foss, where he's like, he doesn't know who this person is, and suddenly someone else is like, hey, who's that person? Oh, Casey. I need a drink. Couldn't remember for the life of me? How much of this video is there? We've got plenty to go. We're totally gonna hit 5 miles. I was worried we weren't going to. We have like 30 more minutes. And we are at 4.3. I hate the words life and live. I'm always unsure which to use. Yeah. Yeah, so life is like the physical... a person's life, right? And then live is like that person is alive. Or like a verb, they lived. You have a life, but you are living while live streaming. Dang, that made me think of Jazzy Ray. All Time Low, what a throwback. What other topics do I have? I learned about sponge cities. This is probably not going to be that interesting to most of you. But in China, they are testing these cities called sponge cities. And the way they work is, it's kind of like the ground of the city is built to be like a small lake or pond. And houses are built on, like, bumps in the lake. So imagine... China. Imagine, like, a lake that would be, like, a small cul-de-sac size. That would fit 10 houses. West Taiwan, you mean. Chill, Zuby. Imagine a lake that's, like, the size of a cul-de-sac that has 10 houses. And it has, like, 10 small islands in the lake. And the lake never gets deep. At most, it's, like, a foot deep in the water. Sorry, you know how I get with political stuff? I do. And I'm not saying I disagree with you. The stuff with Taiwan and China is kind of crazy. I don't think either of them is right. But these lakes. Imagine it's a lake that's 1 foot deep. And it has 10, essentially, sandbars that they build the houses on. And then they will build smaller versions of them that just, they're all connected with walkways. Wait, is West Taiwan a thing now? West Taiwan is China, Kisu. Taiwan and China used to be one. China broke apart from Taiwan. They both claim the other is under them. Both of them have very, very, controversial and unwholesome histories. He's just not a big fan of those topics. 102 days, Ellie. Yeah. The thing that's good about these sponge cities, they're very weather resistant. So right now, if it rains in like a neighborhood, there's not really much like plant coverage to slow down that rain from like going places, and it basically destroys a lot of environment and just washes stuff away. Building like housing and commercial areas, just covering everything in cement, is really bad for the environment. But with these sponge cities, it's a lot better for the environment. You get a lot less like water runoff, you get a lot less just like... The environment is a lot more resistant to things like flooding and winds and weather. The ground is more stable when it has plants putting roots down. And so these sponge cities really strengthen the ground in a lot of areas, making them resistant to extreme weather conditions. Also, there's a lot less flooding in general, because if there is like a lot of rain, it just goes into the pond and like doesn't get into your house at all. They're also building them when they do have cement. They're using porous cement, so the water can just go right through the cement into the groundwater. Kind of like how the Middle East has been at war for all eternity. Thank you, Star. I really appreciate it. After they lost the civil war to the communists, the national government of China fled to Taiwan. China didn't really have a navy back in the day, Am I still hurting from Japanese occupation? I think they were making one attempt to take Taiwan, but never did it. I think we need to have an intervention for Ellie. There is thinking a joke is funny and then thinking it's your whole personality. Imagine if the Russian Tsar got away to Crimea or something, and they managed to hold out till today. Very interesting. Wonder how that'll hold up long term, though. Well, here's the thing, Kisu. It has held up long term. Like, that's the situation. This is something that happened in, like, the 60s, I want to say? The 50s or 60s? Shit, it might have been the 40s, even. Like, it is held up for nearly 100 years. Which is crazy. That's it, I'm reporting this stream for politics. I mean, it's mostly Zuby juice. Oh. Well, here's the thing. Most of the time, most streams, 98% of streams on Twitch are gonna be like, politics? No! No politics! I let the discussion go until somebody starts being, like, really nasty. Like, if somebody came in here and was like, Republicans are trash, every Republican is brain rot, we should put them down. If somebody came in with that, I'd be like, you need to fucking chill. You need to shut up. But if it's like, I don't understand Republicans, then we can have a discussion on it. I can say, like, well, here's why a lot of Republicans see it this way. Even the smart ones, you know, they care a lot about the money. They care a lot about the finances. They see the growing national debt, and it's very concerning to them. And typically, Republican policies are better for the national debt. They cut down on spending. Whereas Democratic policies seem to care about those less and increase spending. Oh god, chat was about to be eated. And was like, I bet you vote Trump. That was really funny. High tech. That was really funny when you said that, Z, because you and I were arguing against Aiko, and you threw that out, and it was just like, okay, so distance myself from Zuby. He's being a weird, he's being a weirdo right now, but my argument still stands. My brother in Christ, triple the defense budget. God, no. Cut it 30%. I'm not super against. How about we just don't touch it? I think it needs to be touched in a few places. I think in a few places where some of these arms companies and manufacturing companies that are selling us, you know, a baggie of bolts that cost $75,000 is completely unacceptable. Maybe you need to be touched in a few places, the fuck? Are you offering? Maybe I do. Speaking of politics, I don't know what side this guy was, but I saw a thing where a guy was arguing against aborting ectopic pregnancies, saying they deserve a chance at life. Fuck Bakugo. In your dreams. The abortion thing, I'm very much on the left side with abortion. I feel like a baby is not alive until there's brain activity. Measuring it at heart activity is insane to me. Can we just, like, move America into space? Also, that they're actually debating how many organs a woman is acceptable before they'll allow an abortion right now. Organs is acceptable to lose. Kisu, I don't know if you check Reddit at all. There is a subreddit called Leopards Ate My Face, and every fucking week, there's a post that's like, woman voted against abortion, and now she needs one, and she's probably going to die because she can't get one. And it's just like, well, come on. It's very depressing. Are viruses an organism? Or no, is always a fun debate topic. I would say they're an organism. But, like, they don't have brain activity. So I don't really care about them. I do not go on Reddit much anymore. I've never interacted on either. I have like 5 total posts on Reddit. But I love lurking. To me, it's curated content, so you see what you want to see. People are like, oh, Reddit's such a bad place, and it's like, I just imagine their grandma looking at the Golden Retriever subreddit, the bird watching subreddit, their football team subreddit. And I just see people be like, Reddit is the trash place, the trash can of the internet. It's so bad. Redditors are so cringe. And it's like, yeah, a lot of Redditors are. But it's curated content. You don't have to see that. Elon says that for everything. It is like that for a lot of things. Viruses function the same as the internals of an analog watch. Very specifically designed device made for one purpose. Never really went into the degen subreddits though, Bits. Good, don't. Reddit is like that. Tumblr is like that. Twitter is supposed to be like that, but Elon's trying to fucking ruin it, and he's trying to make you follow the verified accounts, which is really annoying. Bro, I want pineapple juice. Conservatives giving rights to heartbeats? What's next? Women slash us? That was funny. Facebook and 4chan, though, are the degen pits. Even Facebook is curated. So, like, if you only follow your friends and people you want to see, you should only see that stuff. Now, is there some absolute trash on Facebook? My god, yes there is. Hi, Farisu. I miss 4chan. Haven't been there since September. We're all happy for you, Farisu. Everyone here is supporting you. Anytime you think of going back, just contact your support group. Just show up in the Discord and tell them you need a friend right now. Who the fuck is we? You speak French? Bits, you would support Farisu, right? The internet as a whole is degen pits? I feel like the degen pits are minorities. I feel like there's small pockets of degen pits, but most websites, most sections are good. I think Tumblr has a lot of good stuff. I think Facebook, Twitter, Reddit, I think the vast majority of them is just normie sharing normie stuff. I turned Facebook notifications off, life improved. I miss when Tumblr had porn. Apparently, it's been a fucking, like, meme haven after the porn. So anybody that stayed on Tumblr is sitting there going, this is the best Tumblr has ever been. It's only good memes now. Which, hey, happy for them. I also liked when it had porn. I hate that the porn artists I follow have to keep migrating between websites. I feel like you're way too optimistic about it. I've seen way too many Minion memes on Facebook. I don't even have Facebook installed on anything. I install that stuff when it comes preloaded. There's still some cute art on Tumblr. We're at 4.9 miles. We're getting close. I never made a Tumblr account. I'm always late to, like, social media stuff. Blue Sky is the first time that I'm like, oh, this one's coming out? I'll get it now, instead of 8 years later. I was crazy late to Twitter. I was pretty late to Reddit. The only reason I got Reddit, I remember I was in a Legion raid. I was in Hellfire Citadel. And we're waiting to pull, I think his name was Cormag? It's the Ogron guy. And I was like, hey guys, I just saw a good meme, and I shared it in the Curse Forge chat. And 2 guys like, I saw this 2 days ago on Reddit. And, like, they had said this to me, like, fucking 10 times at this point. And I was like, fuck you guys. And I went and got Reddit. And then I would, like, share a meme, and I'd be like, did you fucking see this one already? And they're like, no, I didn't see it, Ewan. But, like, fucking right you did. I was so mad. Back then, I used to get... Oh, God. I used to get my memes from a place called Meme Center. Which, the way Meme Center worked was... You posted memes... It went into, like, an all section. And the one that got the most upvotes basically got featured on their front page every 15 minutes. It was an awful way to see memes. Elon strikes me as someone who uses a 9gag. I'm gonna be honest. I don't fully understand the difference between 9gag and 4chan. I think there's also a 2chan? I gave up on Reddit a few years back. It just became the new Yahoo Answers for me. For Reddit, I used Newgrounds and 4chan LO. That's like all we had. 9gag is like iFunny or some other normie shit. Ugh. No, I came across Meme Center. Used that until my friends roasted me for being behind on memes. Then I got on Reddit. If there's any place that I checked a lot back in the day, like the first website that I checked regularly for like stuff, it was DeviantArt. DeviantArt was like, I collected 1,000 artists on, and I loved old DeviantArt. And then they sold their website to Wix, the website builder. And it became so fucking trash. It literally deleted galleries. You would have artists that, like, worked on webcomics that had thousands of pages across, like, 17 different webcomics. And all of the galleries were gone. And it was just like... This is so bad now. I hate this. And, like, seeing new stuff... DeviantArt used to have a function that was like, hey, the new tab. All the artists you follow, here's the stuff that has come out since the last time you checked the new tab. And you would go through it, it had a next button, Wix comes out, and it like had a cap, and you couldn't go next. You had to like click on one, press back, click on the next one, press back. It was so trash. After DeviantArt, I just stopped using DeviantArt. Hi, Josh. And I was very disconnected from artists for a long time. And then Elite did a thing with Animal Crossing, where, it was on Twitter, where he was like, hey, everybody post your handwriting or something. This is when everybody was playing Animal Crossing. And that's when I got Twitter. And I was like, I should go back to my old DeviantArt, because they're probably all on Twitter now. And I refollowed a lot of those artists. And I've been slowly building up Twitter again. And now it's fucking sold to Elon, and he's ruining it. And it's just like, god damn it. Okay, go watch the 4chan documentary. Maybe. We're at 5 miles. And we're closing in on the end of this video. I need to be responsible today. I need to, after my nap, not immediately get on V-Rising. I need to record a BDO video. There's 2 towns up on the northern coast I need to record between. It shouldn't be that long. It should be a very easy and quick video. And then I can jump on... and then I can jump on V-Rising for like 7 to 10 hours. Oh god. You want to open Google and type Portugal? I can't. What happens? Why? Our Portuguese friend actually isn't here today. At least I don't think they are. I don't think Jan has come by today. I am? Wait, hang on. You're from Portugal? I'm not gonna lie. I thought you were American. Open Portugal and type Google. My dad is first generation? I'm here. Oh, okay, okay. I thought you were saying, like, you live in Portugal. I was like, damn, your English is... I don't even detect any accent. Oh my god. Open Portugal and Google, Jan. Once you do 3 letters, you'll know. Ellie, 107 days. My dad is first generation. So we have somebody, Jan Montiwa. They are in Portugal. IRL names are hella Portuguese. I see. Yep, reasonable. You know what? I said 107. That should actually be 112 for the other part of that meme. We are all in Portugal? I don't even fight it anymore. I don't know if anybody plays Pokemon Unite. Phalanx is either coming out or we saw the abilities of Phalanx. They look like one of those fucking 5-head champions that, like, you need to fucking have a degree to play. You play Pokemon Unite, right? No? I know Full loves it. Neon Cutie. Jan's in Portuguese is a simple name. Jan's name in Portuguese is a simple name. But I can't pronounce it to save my life. So Phalanx. Phalanx is from Sword and Shield. They're the little, like, 6 helmet dudes. And there's a main one and 5 little dudes that follow him. Their abilities seem to, like, you do an attack, and, like, 2 of the little dudes will then keep attacking the people you hit with it. So you have, like, a horn charge to somebody, and you'll hit them, and then 2 of your little dudes will kind of, like, stick to them and do extra damage. And then you can, like, move them so that they all come to you and hit people in the way, so it's kind of like Xayah Feathers from League of Legends, where, like, if they're between you and your Phalanx dude, when you pull them back to you, they take extra damage. You also have the Pantheon Shield, where it's like everything from this direction is reduced. The super cute boys? Yeah, I never played with Phalanx. I don't even know if I even caught one. I think I caught one, but I never used them on my team. Phalanx is the boys? Yeah, they look super fun to play, but at the same time, super complicated and like, wow, I would be too fucking dumb to play this character. That is too much thought for what's going on. The ultimate is called Dust Devils, and the 5 little ones like run a circle around you, and it reduces the damage you take, and you do like constant damage to people around you. It looks very silly and cute. Sounds as simple as playing Lost Vikings and HOTS. Oddly enough, Icy Fire, I was pretty good at Lost Vikings. Now, granted, I practiced like 500 matches against bots with them. But I was pretty decent with Lost Vikings. Were they simple? No. God, no. I needed to be like 100% to play them. I needed to be like on my A game, fully awake, just fucking like, I am locked into this match. Then my point stands. Oh, I'm not saying you're wrong at all. I'm just saying, oddly enough, I was good at them. But I practiced a lot. I could get good at Phalanx, I could practice it a lot. But, I could also just play other characters and just click enemies. Fair, humble brag. Of course, Eulid is good at Lost Vikings. My friend that played Comp StarCraft 2 player, played Lost Vikings and crushed it. Yeah, I mean, so the Lost Vikings were literally designed with a StarCraft UI in mind. It's literally like, if you're good at StarCraft, you're supposed to be good at Lost Vikings. I played them a little unorthodox. I didn't play them strictly lane pushing. I built them as like a team fight thing, but their base kit is good at collecting experience. The point of Lost Vikings is collecting experience while your team can focus objectives. Just a second, I thought... Can't see what you're saying over there. That star was sitting on my head? No. They could probably shrink down and sit there if you want. Lost Vikings... So the way experience works in HOTS, for anybody that doesn't know, I'm sure Cairo does. You get experience for being near enemies that die. And experience is a resource that's team-wide. So it's really bad to let any experience go to waste, because that's essentially the gold of HOTS, is experience. You level up as a team, and you unlock talents and abilities at specific levels. So being a level ahead of your enemy is really strong. Being a talent point above of your enemies is essentially like every person on a team having an item over the other team. Being like 4 levels ahead is like such a massive difference that like you should be winning 2v5s or 3v5s if you're 4 levels ahead. And so Lost Vikings, along with a few other champions, specialize in getting their team ahead by maximizing experience while their team is able to like invest more into objectives. So if there's like 3 lanes in a map, and then there's an objective, you would want 2 people to fight over the objective, and 1 person in each lane collecting experience. But if you have a Lost Vikings on your team, you could have 1 Viking, because there's 3, you could have 1 Viking in each lane, collecting the experience for 3 lanes, and your team could put 4 people at the objective. And so, that's kind of like the basis of the give and take, the balancing act of Heroes of the Storm. Of like, how much experience are we willing to lose to secure this objective, right? And a good Lost Vikings, their team should always be ahead. I don't build to like push lanes, which most Lost Vikings do. I build to collect experience in lanes, and then once my team is ahead, show up to fights and absolutely make sure that we're crushing it. I take the boat ultimate. I take the, we're gonna get in the fucking longboat, and I'm gonna pelt the enemy team with AoE fire damage. Yeah, as long as you had Eric run away, you just pop res ult and keep smacking. That's the ult for like, I'm going to never give you a break. You are never going to be close to us in experience, and like, it will be impossible to stop me. With my build, I was very stoppable. If there was a Valeera on the enemy team, or I'm forgetting his name, but the Protoss guy, the stealth one, Zeratul. Those 2 were a fucking nightmare for me. Nova also. I struggled to deal with them, because if I lost a Viking, I didn't have the res for them. And so I could get counterpicked, but I was a lot more of a menace in team fights. Once we were 4 levels ahead, I kind of had the opinion of like, what is the point of getting further ahead? Let's just crush the enemy. And so at that point, I would like, I would bring all of my Vikings to like 1 lane or to team fights. And if somebody tried to stop me, I was a really good duelist with the Vikings. I was building for like damage, and like, if you try to fight me, unless you're something that's specifically like turbo burst, I'm going to kill you. God, I fucking loved it when something like a Diablo, I'd have all 3 Vikings in a lane, and a Diablo would come up, and he'd grab Eric, and he'd push them and flip them, and then their health would just go just down to 0 in seconds. It was like, what did you fucking think was gonna... Okay, dude. You should have checked my talents. I see it small enough to sit on top of my head. I'm haunting Freya now. How is Frostfire Ridge? This is Terracar Forest, but we're over 5 miles. What? Oh god. That's the walk. I left my camera over there. Freya, you're amazing, never change. Okay. I need to set the title, fix trackers, change avatar. What was it? Was that 5.5? Yes. 5.5 miles. And now... My hand, like, shifted, so I just wrote oust instead of rest. Done. And then I also need to spy on people. Okay. Oh my goodness. Done so quick compared to the past couple days. I have 2 rules. Rule number 1, I go a minimum of 5 miles. That is the one that is unbreakable. Unless I'm like literally getting sick and I'm like, guys, I'm gonna throw up or something, or I'm in a lot of pain. We've stopped because of pain once. We've stopped because of I'm gonna throw up once. We don't continue with those days. But I'm typically better about just taking breaks now. So like if I'm really like feeling sick or pain, I will you know, I'll be like, guys, I gotta, you know, I gotta chill today. And typically chat is like, you know, they'll say the scam jokes. They'll be like, oh my god, scammed, what the heck? But then they're like, no, but in all seriousness, you should be safe with it. That avatar might actually be a little TOS, Freya. Now that I'm looking at it more closely, part of the TOS is that for the waist, they want a solid band. This one's perfect. They want like a solid band. So if it's just like panties, unless it's like a beach day, Twitch technically is not okay with that. Now, I know a lot of people are gonna go, that's not what I see on Twitch. Twitch just had a bunch of layoffs. I don't think their moderation team is fully staffed right now. And so it kind of seems like there's a lot of people getting away with it. Adore it when this cute boy Ewan nerds out and tells us about his game. So cute. Oh my god. Let's make the pukies in the beanbag. Jesus, no. Is the 295 days a streak? We have not missed a single day in 295 days. Yep. It is a continuous streak. Yap, yap, yap. TOS, these nuts. Imagine Twitch enforcing high school dress code. What they really needed was a fucking not safe for work section, and to not fuck it up. That's what they should have done. My feet are messed up, right? I don't think we calibrated. Okay. You just jinxed yourself? That's really impressive. Thank you. Look at this streaker. Not enough Twitch devs? Everyone, show us your butt. Show off your buttholes. No, 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 no. Chatting. Where's somewhere we haven't gone in a while? I don't remember the last time we went to Aurora. New instance. Friends. Draw portal. Portal. You're going to get the bean stomach flu now? Too much fluttering tummy time to do walks. I'm a stickler for the rules. Even though I think a lot of rules are shit, a lot of stuff is corrupt, and I'm very sympathetic to people who break rules with proper motivation. I feel like there's a lot of justification for stuff like that. There a pen? I don't need a pen. I'll just tell people as they filter in. That being said, anytime it comes to me following the rules, where's my pillow? Oh, it's way up there. Took a nap on my beanbag yesterday. I got out of VR, immediately fell asleep face down in my beanbag. Anytime there's rules to follow, I'm following them. I just fucking, that's how I grew up in the idea of breaking rules is always like, oh, you can't do that. But I very much, when it comes to like what I will tell you, I'm very supportive of people breaking the rules for a certain reason. So like if somebody has kids, can't get a job, and they're having trouble paying for their kids, if you see them stealing at the grocery store, no, you fucking didn't. That's my take on that, but I myself, I don't know if I would. Frey, are you down there? I didn't see if Freya joined or not. You know, I don't forget that people are people, but sometimes I get this weird feeling of realization of, oh yeah, this person has a physical form. Aye. Damn short walk. It was 5.5 miles. I don't feel like it was that short. Oh good, you found the way up. I've had people that are just like, how? Wait. You have robot legs? Oh my god, you have robot legs. That's cute. Icy helped? I see. Hi, Gale. I guess 5.5 is on the shorter end. It definitely feels short compared to the 8.8 we did yesterday. This avatar matches the ambience. It really does with the blue and white lights. I didn't even get through half of my stories. We also didn't talk about V-Rising anywhere near as much as I expected. Here's another story I saw. I was listening while cooking dinner. So now I go eat and clean up. Have a fantastic evening, cutie. Give you an extra snuggles from me, lobby peeps. Bye, Valdir. I hope it's one of the best things you've ever tasted. Thank you for hanging out. I saw a TikTok video yesterday, and it's a guy who was talking about houses in Japan. And so specifically, he was like, this house has been abandoned for 5 years, but it's been maintained by the owners. And so if you look at it, you know, the grounds is a little unkempt, but you go inside and it's very well maintained. It's very clean. And it's very spacious. I don't remember the actual footage, but it was a pretty big house. It was built in the 80s. It had a tatami mat flooring room, an outdated kitchen, a bathroom on the bottom floor, bathroom on the top floor. Top floor had 3 bedrooms, and one of them was like a tatami mat bedroom with a loft. It was a really nice house. It was more space than I would ever need. My food is setting my stomach. Oh no. He was like, how much do you think this is? And he was like, 7.9 million yen, which I think came out to like 58,000 US dollars. Would you guys live in a 3-bedroom house for $58,000? And I'm sitting here like, I wouldn't, because that's too big. I feel like if I could get the same amount of stuff for cheaper, I would. Why does this person have a golf it goal in their ears? Golf it goal? I've got overlays in the way. I can't even see your ears. Oh, now I can't grab them. Here I can. What do you mean golf it goal? This is what we were talking about. Get the golf balls out? This is what we were talking about with Zuby being blunt and to the point and abrasive. It's a German thing. So that's the thing, Cairo. The first comment on the video was like, yeah, this video is misleading and kind of bullshit. I looked up this exact residence and I found 3 problems. 1, it is in the boonies. It is 14 miles from the closest town. It is out there. This is farmland. Yeah, it's a nice house, but like it is so far removed and a long commute to anywhere. 2, somebody died in this house. When a house is like vastly underpriced like this, there's usually a reason. And that reason is often, you know, somebody committed suicide in the house. Somebody did this. Like, it's an unwanted house for a reason that, like, nobody in the local area wants to buy. And number 3, it is right between a solar farm and a chicken farm. So it has a solar farm on one side, which isn't that appealing to look at, and it has a shit-smelling chicken farm on the other side. So, yeah, this guy making this video is like, you know, he's making it look good and like, oh, would you live in a Japan house like this? But, like, don't idolize this. This is a situation where it is priced at for a reason. The only reason it is so low is because there's a reason it's so low. People aren't just giving away cheap houses. Great, now I can't unsee it. Probably in the boonies of North Japan. Oh, yeah, basically. Ah, yes, the death houses. I've heard they've got houses like that, and because of the falling population, they're looking for foreign families with young children to move into those homes. Unfortunately, most of those homes are out in the middle of nowhere. Yeah, so Japan cities are growing still, I think. Oh god, I'm gonna sneeze. I snez. They've got a ton of ghost towns there. Yeah, so, like, Japan's cities are growing, but their towns are all shrinking, and, like, it's been a thing for, like, 20 years for Japan now. Every town of theirs is just less and less people, because all their young people just move to the city and stay there. Nobody is coming into these towns, and they're all just getting older. I personally, if I had good enough internet at one of these, like, old towns, I'd be 100% okay with moving to one of these. Now, there is some hesitancy with that, because, like, you know, that might work for me for 10, 20 years. But, like, let's say I got to the point where I'm 50. Am I alone here? Like, you know, if I move into a town with a bunch of old people, and nobody's moving in except me, and then they all move away or die because of old age, you know, and everything closes, like the grocery store I was using, the gas station I was using. If all that's suddenly gone, well, shit. What am I doing then, right? I'm not gonna fucking live out there on my own. But that property would essentially become useless. It would become like, I can't sell this because nobody's fucking buying it. So, like, on one hand, a house like that sounds really nice. Buying a super cheap house in a small town, it sounds kind of good for 5 years, but, you know, would it be good in 10 years? Would it be good in 20?
they've got a ton of ghost towns there. It's kind of funny how, like, a lot of different places have ghost towns for different reasons. There's some ghost towns in countries that are like, oh, this was next to... Oh, this was next to a chemical plant accident and it had to be evacuated. There's some countries that, like, they just expected growth in population and, like, massive increases in, like, the need for housing. So they built, essentially, cities. China did this, where they built literally just cities full of skyscrapers. And then it, like, peaked and nobody went there. And so they just have these ghost cities with fucking nothing. My biggest beef with small towns is the internet, lol. Don't get me started. Zuvi has shit internet. Zuvi has really bad internet. And recently, he was told that in 1 year to 3 years, he's going to be getting really good internet. And we're like, oh, I hope it's a year. We all cannot wait for the Zuvi day. And the fact that Starlink is ass too. Yeah. It's frustrating with how affordable good internet is. And, like, you would think a country would, like, just provide it, right? Even if it's at a loss, you know, everybody deserves good internet. And some countries have tried to. And then they hired out to a private company who just embezzles all the money. Shout out to Australia. God, the government invested $55 million in providing internet for everybody in the country. And this company spent $5 million on it and just pocketed 50. Absolutely insane. Zuvi in Germany? He is. Oof, I thought mine was bad. LOL, poor Germany. Shaky. Embezzlement, baby. My fiber is being provided by my power company because the government paid them to do it. That's kind of fucking cool. I never really paid attention to internet speeds. It was just always good enough for me. When I went to college, I was on college internet, which college internet was great when everyone was in classes. I had like 50 to 90 ping. And then when everybody was getting back from their classes, my ping went to 200, and then 300, and then 500. And at its worst, I was sitting at like 600 to 700 ping. And it was just like, man, this is unplayable. For a year in college, I would drive home from the dorms to my parents' house, which was like a 30-minute drive, raid and WoW, and then drive back either that morning or that night. I fucking hated my internet in college. When we moved to Texas, we had okay internet. I think we had like 75 or 250. It was never a problem. But at one point, my dad was like, hey, Yulin, we have an internet guy coming. Set up the internet. I'm going to be at work. And I was like, okay. I think it was like a summer break. And so this guy comes and he's like, what internet do you want? And I was like, what are the options? And he's like, well, we can do 75 or we can do 250. I think I called my dad, or not 250. We can do fiber and get you like 1,000. And I was like, hey, Dad, our options are 75 and 1,000. Apparently, like, if you were watching a video and downloading something and I was playing games, we would run into trouble. But, like, with 1,000, we'll just be fucking, like, forever good. And my dad was just like, yeah, fucking go for the 1,000. So that's when I had fiber the first time, and holy fuck, it was awesome. I loved it. I had that for a year, and then I moved out. And when I moved out, I got 75. And, like, I remember, you know, downloading a game like World of Warcraft and it taking, like, 2 hours when I had done that in 10 minutes on the fiber, and I was just like, this is depressing. I want to go back. I had 75 for 3 years. moved back in with my parents, and they had 250. And I found out recently, I found out like 2 or 3 months ago, we're paying for 250, but it's just been upgraded to 1,000. So I have fiber internet right now. I have like the gigabit fiber. Not sure why, but we got it. If I do a speed test, it'll say like 970 Mbps. I've experienced that too. I understand when I lived in Yellowknife for Unlimited, like 25, it was like 270 CAD. The total bill was like 315 a month because there was only one company out there. The total bill was including the cable too. Having worked in telecom, Kisu, it makes me so mad because it is so easy. It's a pretty hefty initial investment, but once it's down, it's not uncommon that they don't have to touch a wire for 50 years. And like, that's copper. That's copper that they don't have to touch a wire for 50 years. With fiber lines, like they don't degrade. They're just good to go. So long as accidents don't happen to them. So like, you know, so long as somebody doesn't dig it up with a tractor, it's literally just going to be fine. And so the actual cost of running internet lines everywhere, it's a hefty initial investment, but actually like once it's down, it's easy. It's not that expensive. So all these companies charging like $50, $100, it's absolutely price gouging. They've done the math. They could do it for like $7 a month per person easily and make a profit. Fucking cutting conduit full of like 100 plus stands of fiber, god damn it. Fucking CE. You wanna know what's really funny? When they were first placing fiber back in the 70s, when they were like really starting to like mass produce it, they were just putting that shit in the ground. And so like stuff like gerbils or shrews would bite through it. And they were like, oh shit, we need to like wrap this stuff in plastic and like protect it. And so now they cover it in what is called conduit. So you've actually got the fiber line and then the like protective sheath around it. And back then they were doing crazy stuff with conduit. You'll see as-built from the 70s that are like wood or fucking clay. It's like, what the fuck? You were wrapping them in clay? Sharky loves fiber optic cables. Yeah, the sharks keep attacking the internet in the ocean. Now they commonly use PVC and HDPE pipes. I think they're trying to phase those two out, and they found another type that lasts a really long time, but I forget if it's HDPE or if it's just a new type. But I know they're trying to phase out PVC. I worked at telecom for 4 years, and never was out in the field. I was in the cubicle verifying the lines and making sure it was all lined up in the digital system. We would bury copper Ethernet cable in the desert sometimes. You know, in some places where fiber extends to, but then at the junction box, but then it just goes to copper if you don't pay for fiber. We eating fiber optic cables, yummy. This dude isn't walking. Hi, Ty. We did our walk. We walked 5.5 miles. We did Old Charlene. We did Ultima Thule. And then we did Frostfire Ridge. I have a copper mixed fiber at my house. The node is like 200 feet away. Italy won't run fiber to individual homes? Nuh-uh, go again. Why would I go again? 5.5 is good. Oh, I was describing the rules earlier. We always go 5 miles minimum. Then we like to end when a video ends. But I don't always hit that. Had a meeting with the stuffed animals. Something I like to do, Freya. I always put them in the jacuzzi. I always, you know, it's time for your bath. And I just put all 6 of them there. Walk again, I missed it. No. No. I'm tired. It's getting real close to nap time. What else did I have in my stories? I had some of the Microsoft stuff. I find all of them, put them in one place. So Microsoft, they just closed a bunch of studios, specifically with studios connected to Bethesda. Rabbit and Steel is out. It's fun. Nix was telling me to get it. Microsoft closed a bunch of studios. And everybody's mad at Microsoft and Phil Spencer. They're like, this is bullshit. These studios were doing good. How do you close a studio that made Hi-Fi Rush and then literally go out and say, we need more studios to make games like Hi-Fi Rush? This is shit. This is bullshit. And like, some of the studios that got closed, understandable. The studio that did Redfall, that game was trash. That game was beyond bad, and it cost $100 million to make, and that's just money they pissed away. I understand that studio getting closed, but the one that did Hi-Fi Rush, that one's really confusing. Enter a man named Mike Ybarra. So Mike Ybarra was, I don't remember if he was president of Blizzard for a few years. This fucking guy, he is the king of opening his mouth at the worst time and getting everyone mad at him. He was the guy that was like, hey everybody, I think there should be a system to tip game developers. So like, let's say you play Red Dead Redemption 2 and you really like it and think it's cool. You should be able to tip another $20 to that game studio. I think this would be a great system. And everybody's like, one, that fucking exists. It's called merch. Two, none of that would go to the developers. That would all go to the studio execs. Three, fuck you. You're like, make $10 million a year. What he did this time, he was like, hey guys, Microsoft just closed a bunch of studios. And the guy behind this, Phil Spencer, I know him. I've worked with him closely for 8 years and known him for 24. He's a good guy. It breaks his heart that he had to close these studios. He's suffering just as much as they are. So just like, remember that he's human. And like, you know, don't be too hard on him. He's a gamer just like us. Hi, Archangel. And it's like, yeah, Phil Spencer, you know, he's a dude. He's a normal being. He's a normal human being. But like, bro, the guy makes 8 million or 10 million a year. I'm not going to be as sympathetic to him as all these studios that just closed where people lost their fucking jobs. Shut the fuck up, Mike. Like, oh boy. The WoW token functions at a non-profit, Mike Ybarra. Yeah, that was just a lie. That was just a fuck you, dude. I did, for I have democracy to administer. I see. Thank you for joining us. What other stories did I see? There was, there's the Unhinged Warhammer artist. So there is a, it was good seeing you, Icy. There was an artist that works at the studio that works on Warhammer. And Warhammer has been a bit controversial lately because they're retconning some of their lore. To basically, like, be inclusive and say there's, like, female Marines or... It was the Sons of something. A Warhammer fan is probably gonna tell me. Warhammer Studios been retconning their lore. And people are like, hey, actually, that's not in the lore. And they literally just said, actually, they were always there. You just, you know, don't know the lore. But, you know, that's how it is now. And so, people are mad at Warhammer. One of their artists recently went out and was like, this is how we should treat all of these angry internet cretins, these nerds online that take Warhammer too seriously. We should find their significant others and their mothers and string them up. Which is like, hang on. Are you saying you should find people complaining online? You should find their wives and their moms and literally hang them. Fucking what? And like, this is an unhinged take. This is like, what the absolute fuck? And so everybody's like replying with them like, hey, just making sure you're saying this is okay. We should go harass women online and literally kill them because I just want to learn from the good guys. That's what you're saying is okay, right? And he's like, yeah, I mean, if I start doing it, you should. And like, since then, his account has gone private. That's a Twitter take for you. That's just not like, that's not just a Twitter take. That's like immediately like, dude, what the fuck? This is like potential lawsuit against him. And so people are messaging the Warhammer site, the studio, and being like, hey, this is one of your guys. Do you back up his stance? Do you think this is what should be happening? He's probably gonna get fired. I think he's been doxxed. His account is now private. His account is now like, you can't interact with it. And like, his last few tweets talking about it, where people were calling him out, he just didn't seem to get it. He didn't seem to understand that, like, it's not okay when you do it to others if you're not okay with it being done to you. You can't just go and advocate for that, especially from a platform of, I work on this game, I represent this game. I will try to give a follow-up to that, because it is genuinely like, what the fuck, dude? What is wrong with you? Oh, I literally just raised my hands to, like, do this with Star's hair. And they poof. Well done, Yulin the Iron Fist. Grrr. This is my Iron Fist that I rule with. The last story I had. I saw a trailer for a game called Akimbot. Which, the only thing I can say about this is if you like Ratchet and Clank, you'll like Akimbot. It literally just looks like Mecha Ratchet. Like, that's the game. It's Ratchet and Clank, but instead of Ratchet, you play a robot. The game. I never played Ratchet and Clank. It's one of those games that I've always known about, but just never got to. I have friends that fucking love it, though. Full Metal Ratchet in particular. You get him started on Ratchet and Clank and his fucking eyes light up. But yeah. That was my notes for today. Lady jumps tow truck ramp. Pokemon in Terraria. Sponge Cities. V Rising launch. Oh, we really didn't talk about V Rising at all. 58,000 Japan House. Oh, I didn't talk about Monster Hero Academy. Maybe I don't talk about Monster Hero Academy. That one was a weird story. Microsoft layoffs, Multiverses Joker reveal, Little Kitty Big City, Unhinged Warhammer artist, Akimbot, Pokemon Unite Phalanx, dude put his phone number on his tattoo instead of wife, Labradors are fattest dogs. Hop on Gravity Rush, Yulin. Wolf Mommy? Wolf Mommy. I don't want to hop on Gravity Rush Frisu. V Rising just had their update. It's really fun. I get to play a hot vampire lady. I wish I could play a femboy in this, dude. But they have two body types. Male and female. Fuck, V Rising Rabbit and Steel is out. I'll play it eventually, maybe. Admittedly, when I saw the trailer when Nick showed it to me, I was like, it looks okay. V Rising has two body types. Girl and Dorito with arms and legs. The guys literally have shoulders so pointy and broad. It looks like a Dorito torso, which is really funny. Wow. It's so funny. just like me, for real. It is nothing like you, Frisu. I have fucking seen... I haven't seen anything of Frisu. That's not something I've seen, chat. I'm supposed to say that I haven't seen Frisu at all. So I don't know. Maybe they do have Dorito torso. I wouldn't know, but it, you know, fucking doubtful. Hi, Proxy. Where's my FF7 Moogle toggle redeem? If that ever happens, it will take $1,000 through PayPal to make that happen. I am not exactly excited or interested in putting that in, but I am interested in being a sellout. Why do you want it? Why do you fucking want it, Proxy? It's so ugly. Welcome back. I genuinely want to know, Proxy, why you want it, because I'm sitting here like, oh, it's so ugly and awful. Why? Actually, wait. FF7 Reloaded. That's different than the, I have no idea where... Oh, you're right there. Cuties? You were, like, perfectly behind one of my windows. Yeland is clueless. The 16 Moogles are really ugly. I don't remember what the 7 Reloaded Moogles look like. They weren't that good, were they? Weren't they also kind of fucking weird? I'm so clueless, Bits. I don't even know what you're saying I'm clueless about. We are supposed to have Moogle on. Somebody did redeem that earlier. I don't know if Freya crashed or it was time for her to go. But we'll find out in a moment. Oh, I need to spy on somebody. Wait, Proxy, you're literally live. Crashed? Womp. This fucking dude is literally live right now. Oh, shit. Koyo is playing Rabbit and Steel. He is no longer clueless. Crash, damn. Plans for today. Nap. We'll probably sleep for like 4 hours. And then video. Yeah, I noticed my mouse movement was getting wonky and then poof. Love you, Lou. Love you, you. I had lunch. Nap. Motherfucker, 4 hours is just sleep. Okay, I'm calling it a nap because I'm used to it being a nap. I'm used to it being 1 to 2 hours. The last 3 days it's been 4 hours. I agree with you. 4 hours is just a nap. It's really funny. We've talked about Zuvi a lot today. Zuvi would tell us he's gonna go nap and then be like asleep for 8 hours. And we'd be like, Zuvi, that's not a nap. He's like, what do you mean it was a nap? How long did you sleep? 8 hours. Good nap. And we'd be like, Zuvi, that's not a nap. We'll sleep for probably 4 hours-ish. Video. And then I'm just going to play V Rising. Yulin, I'm going to go nap, sleep for 20 to 24 hours. Are you going to solid? Is that going to be like 20 hours straight? Or is that going to be 2 hours, 2 hours, 2 hours, 2 hours, 2 hours? Bedridden SMH. I'm so sorry, Farisu. Can you just, like, be better? Can you just stop being sick? You need to get well soon, because, like, Mop Remix soon. Like, I don't want to say you're letting the team down, because, like, there's no team. Fuck that Yulin guy, to be honest. Wow. I can't believe you started the day saying I was being mean to you. And now it's just like, lol, clueless. Fuck that Yulin guy. SMH. I'll see you on Mop Remix as a shambling Skellington Yulin. I can't wait for Isu. Shut up. Where do we go today? Who all is live? Oh, I know where we're going. I know where we're going. There's a goofball doing a long stream today. So we're gonna go there. And I'm ready. I'm ready to take a nap. To sleep. To sleep, not a nap. To sleep. I'm gonna fall asleep on this one here. Alright. Behavior. Look at me, auto level. It's like a perfect size house to me. Okay. Love you too, Logitech. Bye, Ewan. I'm happy everybody was here and kept me company. Cairo, you know when you meet that new friend and you're like, oh, I just want to spend all the time with them. You are 100% that right now. I'm like looking forward to Saturday. Adios, Ewan. There's the socials. Oh my gosh. It's true. We are going to Shockrail. Even though she's a total butt and keeps sending me gifs and videos of people ruining their PCs. Take care. Will do. Thank you everybody for keeping me company. We did 5.5 miles. Tomorrow is Friday. So tomorrow we will do, you know, our standard walk, and then Core will be live later doing world exploration or food videos, and we'll be there. So I'll ping the Discord when that happens. Other than that, I love you. Bye.